Hello and welcome, Reds, to the final instalment of what has been a phenomenal season watching this Liverpool side. Welcome if it's the first time tuning into Anfield Index. Of course, I'm your host, Jack McIndoe, and I'm gutted, really, even being honest, in terms of the season coming to a close, because we've been the best footballing side in English football, as we know. And yeah, chat, plenty to go. It'll be a very... We'll still be watching, obviously, the parade, the parades. There'll be plenty of content coming out over the next couple of days as well. But we'll be still live for the trophy lift as well, most importantly, Reds. We've got the Gags Tandem show to follow after the full-time whistle. Gags is at the ground anyway, but it'll be me and a couple of lads covering the game as well. Tad and Lewis joining us this afternoon on the final instalment of the Gags Tandem show, but there'll be plenty of opportunities to see Gags this season anyway, in terms of plenty of content, even though the season's coming to a very sad end, really, because we want to be seeing this Liverpool side on a week-to-week basis as well. Because but tell you, we can get a couple of nice players in the transfer window, but to even strengthen in what has been a fantastic season watching this Liverpool side, Reds. I said I'm disappointed because I love, you know me, chat. I love doing the watch-alongs and everything. So, and from a personal note as well, everyone, it was my first year on Anfield Index. Anyone watching or listening from the team, massive thank you for bringing me on board, and I fully enjoyed it. Gutted I couldn't see you today, but hopefully in the future I will very much see you as well. But Reds, if you are going to ground, or if you are coming up to Merseyside, or wherever you're celebrating, Reds, in the comfort of your own home or with your friends or family, it's what it's all about. Enjoy it with the people you love as well, and just take every day as it comes and just enjoy this moment, because we'll be winning a lot more in a couple of weeks, a couple of seasons anyway. This is not going to be the only title procession that we will have. I'm fully confident about that anyway. We know the strength within the Premier League. I think Arne Slot's already been on record in the build-up to this with plenty of VTs and with all the media organisations out there as well. But he spoke of his immense pride, and I think that's something that can very much be channeled from every single Liverpool fan. Even if you're not in and around the ground, if you're not coming down, you can very much wear your shirt with pride for the next 12 months anyway. Winds up your work colleagues or whoever that supports a rival team, because Liverpool Football Club this afternoon will be league champions for a historic 20th league title, knocking Manchester United off the pitch anyway, and that's always well and good. And we'll be getting our 21st in hopefully next season, and we're not going anywhere, that's especially if Wade comes in anyway. What a player, by the way, chat. Anyway, but Reds, if you are new, hit that subscribe button down below. Obviously, the post-match Raw will be live this evening. Obviously, Dave Hendrick and obviously Trev and the lads will be covering that. That will be live this evening as well. So if you want to join and listen to the podcast as it is being recorded in the studio, you can certainly do so. That's if you become an Anfield Index Pro member, which is £3.33 a month. Obviously, goes a long way in terms of supporting everything we do over here on Anfield Index. Obviously, predominantly loads of podcasts, plenty of podcasts to fill your boots with, really. And of course, as we said at the top of the show, yes, the season's coming to a close, but I tell you, we're going to be producing even more content, which is fantastic. There's plenty of transfer news shows, great analysis shows from the lads and ladies as well on Anfield Index. So yeah, Reds, if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, become a pro member as well. Join the Discord if you want. That's in the link in the description as well. Over 2,000 Liverpool fans in there as well. So it's always great to meet a load of new people and just get involved. Everyone's absolutely sound. And everyone that is tuned in over the watch-alongs as well over this season, massive thank you to every single one of you. Fully have, much appreciated, and hope you've all enjoyed it. Anyway, I know I certainly have, and yeah, tell you, a bit of good luck charm for me personally anyway. I think, what was it? It was weird. Me and Gags, we hadn't lost a game apart from the Forest game and the Gags Standing show anyway, but yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed every single podcast and everything this season, Red. So yeah, let's get to your comments as well. So if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button down below. And let us know where you very much are watching from around the world as well. But obviously, there we go. he's down, Callum. He's down. I think plenty. The whole of Liverpool's fan base has very much descended on Merseyside this afternoon, and rightly so, because they're just being in and amongst it. It'll be very special for a lot of Reds out there. Looking forward to this, Jack. It's going to be a special day. 2 guards of honour. Trev, I doubt it'll be 2 guards of honour, but if the lads just want, both teams just want to just bring out the trophies, I don't know if they'll be allowed to in the laws of the game anyway. Just have the 2 captains walk around the pitch for the whole 90 minutes with a trophy in hand anyway. But yeah, both sets of players, rightfully so, fully deserved the last, even, I know, you got all the rival fans over the last couple of weeks as well going, oh, Liverpool, you're not disappointed you're losing games. Not really. We won the league. But we're going to be, and it's special pitches as well, Reds. I think for the generation Liverpool fans out there, for I'm 30 this year as well, and it's been 35 years, as we know, since Liverpool last lifted the Premier League in front of fans as well, a very long time ago. And if you ask fans in and around that time, you'd have to be waiting 35 years. They would have just absolutely laughed at you and said you're going mad anyway. But it's one of them, really, Reds, that it's a special day, and just enjoy every single second of it, Reds. And we know we all will as well, whatever you're getting up to. But as you said there, to have Palace, I was absolutely made up. I think the whole of the UK and the whole of world football were, in all honesty, Crystal Palace. Very well-run club, do things the right way. Been fantastic over the last couple of seasons. Even when you look back to the days of obviously Conor Gallagher and many other great players that have played there over the last couple of seasons, Palace historically over the last 5-6 year period, when Liverpool have been competing with Manchester City in title run-ins, Palace have always been one of those teams that you put a bit of money on, really, and they've always helped Liverpool in title run-ins. They've always caused Manchester City a lot of issues, and certainly caused Arsenal a lot of issues this season as well. So I think Oliver Glasner, since he's come in as well, Reds, I think keep an eye on them in terms of next season for the Europa League. We know with the adaptation in terms of the European ruling, obviously Champions League teams, as we know, do not filter in to the Europa League conference, or the Europa League or the Conference League in regards to both of those competitions. So yeah, I think they might be very big favourites for the Europa League next season, chat, and being honest. It'll be interesting in terms of how this season does end for a lot of European clubs. We know the Serie A, there's only a 1 point disparity, really, a difference between, I think it was like 3rd and like 6th or whatever. Obviously Roma, Napoli obviously won the Scudetto this week as well. Conte's been linked with Juve, but yeah, enough of them. So it's going to be good for them. But I think in terms of Liverpool celebrating as well, if you haven't already done so, do drop a like on the video as well. Make sure you do get involved across the board in all the great content we've got to come in the next couple of weeks, next couple of months, and next year as well. So as we said, early stages in terms of the YouTube, in terms of fully getting stuck into it over the last 12 months, but plenty of content to get stuck into, Reds, and plenty of big podcasts to come as well. So hit that subscribe button down below. As we said, yeah, it's going to be chock-a-blocker. Big up there, Frilla. Big up, lads. Not too bad, mate. Chat, how are we? How are you celebrating this afternoon, really? Who are you celebrating with as well, Reds? Are you coming down for the parade on tomorrow or whatnot? Or will you be watching from on the telly or whatnot? But we'll get straight into the 2 starting 11s as well, Reds. To start with the home team anyway, as you can see. Alisson Becker, Conor Bradley, Ibu Konate, Virgil van Dijk, Andy Robbo, Ryan Gravenberg, Dominic Szoboszlai in the 2-6 positions. Salah, Curtis Jones, Gakpo and Diaz as well. Oh no, it would probably be Curtis in that 6 role and Dom a bit further forward. But Dom and Curtis very good in terms of pivoting those 2 positions. So a lot of fluidity, which is always what you want to be seeing. In terms of the substitution bench for Liverpool this afternoon, you've got Trent, Jota, Elliott, Endo, Gomez, Kelleher, Nunes, Quansah and Kostas Tsimikas as well, Reds. So plenty to get stuck into, really, across the board. And for the home side, for the away side, a very strong team. We know, obviously, the big key players in terms of Eze. Obviously, Elise has done absolutely phenomenal since he's left Crystal Palace, but I don't think any of us in the Premier League are surprised, in all honesty, given his exploits in the Premier League in the prior seasons. So in terms of Crystal Palace this afternoon, similar to how they've set up really for the majority of this season. You've got Dean Henderson, Jefferson, Lerman, LaCroix, Richards, Mitchell, Kamada, Hughes, Munez, Sarr, Eze and Mateta. Yeah, so and you just look at Mateta, 2 back-to-back seasons where he's had a very good campaign. I hope he ends up, and I think a lot of Premier League fans out there, I thought last year was a flash in the pan, really. I thought it was one of them where you do see like a Michu season, really, where certain players just crop up over a 12-month period and then very much disappear the following season. But that has not been the case. I think he's had a fantastic year again. Mateta, instrumental really in regards to that big FA Cup win a couple of weeks ago anyway against Manchester City. He's been there leading line really, but in terms of going to the summer, will be interesting. Obviously, you've got Mark Gahey. I think he's coming to the end of his contract in the next 12 months, is it? Also, so they won't be wanting to lose him on a free in the next 12 months, so he might potentially be leaving Eze. So it's about what Crystal Palace can very much do in terms of putting a lot more energy into that team, a lot more quality, most importantly, because I think, as I said, I think they'll do well in Europe, mainly down to obviously the manager that they've installed as well. So yeah, you've done fantastic really. So big up there, John. It was great to see. Yeah, a special moment, John. Most importantly, obviously what Alan Hansen has done for this football club in terms of legendary figure at the football club, captained obviously Liverpool last time we lifted that trophy, and it's obviously Alan's had a difficult couple of seasons as well in terms of his health, but the most important thing is he's okay, and just yeah, he's always in our thoughts as well, Alan. But it's a great moment for Alan, and especially it's what Liverpool's all about anyway, and that's why it's so special. You got Alan Hansen, you got Kenny Dalglish, the legends that are throughout this football club, the legends that are playing on the football pitch this afternoon as well, come kick-off time as well. So we remember every single one of them as well. And if you're fortunate enough to be a very good footballer at Liverpool, you'll be your name's etched in the history, the halls, the walls, absolutely everything in terms of remember you. And if you give your all for Liverpool and you're successful, then we love you even more as well. So yeah, special moments. Hansen, what a player. How much would he be worth, John, in chat? Alan Hansen, not too bad of a footballer, as we know. But yeah, certainly he'll be handing the trophy to another Liverpool legend. Yeah, let's hope come what the end of Virgil van Dijk's career, and certainly Mohamed Salah, I want us to be greedy, and that's judging from the transfer market activity over the last week or so with the reported links. Until they're wearing a Liverpool shirt, then we get the official confirmation. But obviously the transfer window is opening in about week or so time anyway. It's going to be hotting up anyway. Obviously, it's going to be a very short window, the 1st of June to the 10th of June. Obviously, helping obviously the clubs in the Club World Cup as well. So yeah, it's going to be a special moment really, to say the least, in terms of for everyone. But yeah, it's Liverpool reinforcing for next season. It's important, and I think if Waits does come to Liverpool, as we've said, plenty of everyone on the podcast and Anfield Index has spoken about. But personally, we all know, everyone that's watched a bit of Bundesliga football, I've watched them quite heavily last year, and tell you, everyone will go, 150 million? Nah, absolute steal in all honesty, even 120 odd million. Whatever we pay for Waits, he's 22 years old. He's only just turned 22 as well, and he's one of the best attacking midfielders in European football currently, but in the future as well, he's going to be very special. He's a type of signing that will very much elevate Liverpool. You look at Virgil van Dijk, what he done to Liverpool, Alisson Becker coming in, Salah, that great season, but he's gone on from strength to strength. Yeah, he's a transformative player. I know a lot of people would like to use that word, but he is. Florian Wirtz. Yeah, he can play off the left, play in the central pockets of space anyway. That's his main position, central attacking midfield, but he's got absolutely everything in his locker, really, to very much become a Liverpool star, really. And it won't just be him, but it just eases the burden, really, on the likes of Salah, Van Dijk. Obviously, the two of the biggest figureheads in this side, but obviously the easier it is for the big players in the side. That if you spread goals across the pitch, it's not as easy as just saying that. But I think if you add quality, add goals, add more assists into this team, just makes Liverpool even more stronger than we've already seen this season. So yeah, if we can add like a guaranteed 25, 30 odd goal a season striker, then you do wonder where Liverpool would be in a year or so's time anyway. A more guaranteed player that's fully fit as well. But yeah, it's special moments. Thriller, it's going to be interesting, mate. Everyone's absolutely everywhere, mate. I'm at the minute don't know the plan anyway. But Thriller, if you're going, buds, enjoy it. And yeah, everyone, it's going to be absolutely chock-a-blocker. I know a couple of lads that were travelling down, obviously Connor and Doug, my personal mates anyway, and yeah, he said it's absolutely chock-a-blocker. There was queues outside Liverpool city centre, the lads were saying, in terms of the Liverpool store, which is understandable because every single Liverpool fan in the UK or around the world is descending on Merseyside, but there was like an hour and a half queue. That was in this morning as well. I'm pretty sure it probably doubled a couple of hours later as well. And obviously there's quite a lot going in the city centre as well. The Red Weekender, so if anyone's going to that, enjoy it. Seen a couple of videos and all that, looks fantastic as well. And everyone, the organisers, Anfield Rap, Redmen TV, and all the great guys and ladies as well that have organised that, and obviously Kenny, and obviously Kelly Cates and everyone. Got a couple of videos of the big musicians as well, and obviously Jamie Webster was there, so plenty to get stuck into. There was a lot happening in Liverpool this weekend. Was it the Radio 1 weekend, the big weekend? That was on obviously Sefton Park. Ed Sheeran was on, had a bit of Sam Fender, but Sam Fender's, whoever apparently is, seen a couple of videos, his microphone wasn't sorted anyway, which was disappointing for everyone that was there as well. So yeah, it was a special afternoon. It's chock-a-blocker, Reds, and it's only going to bode well for the local economy, really, which is fantastic. Reds or Blues or just Liverpool as a city will very much, most importantly, thrive in terms of bringing more money in. And it's only going to help everyone as well in the city, and that's the most important thing. Most important thing is that as well, everyone enjoys it, but stays safe, most importantly, as well. So yeah, Thriller, at the minute, mate, I'm not too sure. But yeah, if you're going, bud, enjoy it, fella. There'll be everyone will be hanging off lampposts. They'll be trying to get the greatest vantage points anyway. Most importantly, everyone, be safe if you are going tomorrow as well. But big up there, Si. How are we, bud? Si, go, pal. Good evening, Jack. Evening, bud. Hope you're well. I can't wait for the trophy lift. Yeah, Si. Reds, is there anyone that remembers, obviously, 35 years ago? Obviously, there will be a little bit of an older generation out there, but I'm only 30, but anyone before the age of 35 anyway wouldn't have remembered Liverpool last lifting a Premier League trophy. And Reds, we're winning more Premier Leagues the next couple of seasons as well. We're going places. We will be, and we are one of the best football teams in European football. And yeah, let's hope we can just keep this squad together and just add on to the great quality that we've already seen this season. But if there's a world-class player like Wirtz, or another player that, as Arne has already said, and as I think it was the interview for the BBC this week, he said there's not many players that can get into this Liverpool team, but he said, as Arne said, we're trying, but the players Liverpool want, the clubs don't want to lose them. So that in itself does indicate really how much of a big type of quality they are going in for as well. So it's going to be one of them. So yeah, all well and good. It's chock-a-blocker, but chock-a-blocker. Everest, happy days there, lad. The positive news keeps on coming there, buds. I've got a job interview tomorrow. Everyone, wish Everest best of luck there, buds. As we said, watching Liverpool, as you know, big, massive red, you Everest, as we know, everyone in the chat. But good luck for that, buds. I know you'd have a bit of good luck as well. Liverpool winning the league this season. Just be confident about it, lad. Be yourself, and yeah, I'm sure you'll smash it. Anyway, mate. So anyone that's tuned in, obviously we'll go straight through the starting 11 again. As I said, if you are new round here, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. You're absolute legends. Be 1 second, chat. So we spoke about obviously Liverpool and Crystal Palace as well, but it's going to be absolutely carnage really in terms of the Champions League spots anyway. I personally want Manchester City and Chelsea both to miss out. That would be a fantastic day, and just to top it off, really. But it's going to be absolutely carnage, really. Come what, the next 2 hours anyway. Liverpool, both teams will probably be still recovering. But yeah, we're going to enjoy every single last kick. But of course, the title presentation will still be live for that as well. Reds anyway, we'll be covering that. We're getting our reaction and all your reaction to obviously the trophy lift as well. As we said, Gag's Tandem Show is to follow the full-time whistle. It might be a slight delay just depending on obviously when the trophy lift is anyway. But it'll be interesting in terms of, we've got it set for 6:30, but if it's a bit later on in terms of the trophy lift, that might be a slight delay on that show as well, but we'll keep it updated on that regard. But yeah, chat, what are we saying? Who finishes in the top 5 this season? In terms for you, do you anticipate a Forest or a Newcastle or a City to miss out in the Champions League? Yeah, big up there, Everest as well. Yeah, fingers crossed, mate. That's hopefully, as Anne said there, huge congratulations to LFC. Yeah, and we're all absolutely buzzing, mate, aren't we? Absolutely fantastic bit of news, and yeah, it's been an emotional season for everyone, really. I think this is what we dream of, as obviously Shankly did used to say, this is our bread and butter all those years ago anyway. The players are privileged to play for you. And yeah, Shankly, Bob, Joe Fagans, the Kennys, absolutely everyone, the Hansons, everyone that has played for this great football club has shaped where we are today as well. All the days, the very early days under John Holden, in terms of him establishing Liverpool Football Club, we did start playing in blue, as we know. Luckily we did change that colour anyway, but yeah, it's we are Liverpool and we'll do it our way as well, and yeah, just enjoy it. And yeah, as we all know, obviously Forest versus Chelsea, that's going to be a mad game to say the least anyway. But and everyone, just enjoy this evening or morning, wherever you are watching this evening. Yeah, and we'll be hopefully this time next season we'll be here again. Fully confident about that. Let's hope we are a bit into a Champions League final as well. But just listening to Arnie Slot as well, chat. Everyone goes, when did you think you were going to be champion? I first 20 minutes into this season, really, it was almost, for me, it was personally almost that quickly. I think many of us have watched thousands of hours, especially watching Liverpool teams, but like football, like he's such a tactical genius, Arne Slot, and certainly these group of players as well. Salah, Van Dijk, Alisson Becker, the lads that have been here, Andy Robbo, Trent I'll include as well, because Trent's helped us over the last couple of seasons. Every single season he's been here for 20 years. I know everyone will be disappointed with seeing him leaving, Trent, but I personally wish him well, crack on. I think he'll be disappointed, especially Liverpool do win Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues, but we've got to appreciate he wants to go to Real Madrid. I personally wish him well. I think the majority of us wish him well. I think everyone, as we know, everyone's entitled to think what they want, but this day is just bigger than Trent. It's bigger than any player for Liverpool. It's just all about the fans, most importantly, to celebrate the first time in 35 years as well. Because Trent has played a part, as much as that disappoints certain sections of the fan base, and I'm fuming, I'm like all of you, I'm fuming that he's going, but I respect his view. He wants to experience something new, but let's not forget he was part of this squad as well. He's been part of this great Liverpool side in terms of helping shape this side over since he's come into the starting 11 as well. I did disagree with Jürgen, but that's sound. We're all allowed to agree to disagree as well. I still love Jürgen. It doesn't mean I agree with him, but I think yeah, it's one of them. But yeah, Reds, as we say, and no player is ever bigger than this football club. The main thing is Liverpool is still here in 200 odd years time anyway. That's the most important thing, because this football club is just bigger than absolutely everything, really. It means so much to every single one of you, watching or listening from around the world. It unites people as well, most importantly, from every corner of the globe. And the Reds are getting the final guard of honour of the season. The final walk of champions. There we go, Reds. Well done, the fellas. Is right, Mo, lad. Oh, I think we're giving Palace a guard of honour. Get in. There we go. I mentioned it on the Gags Tandon show. Is right. That is a classy gesture, that, Reds. I thought we would as well. Well done. Well done, Palace. That's fantastic. I know Gags was like, oh, we don't want to be giving them a guard of honour. No, I'm made up. Both champions got guards of honours. A very unique gesture from Liverpool. Very unique. But let's hope Palace do remember that in a couple of years' time when we might need them to beat City. Come on, lads. Next season. But yeah, Palace rightly deserve that guard of honour. Have done fantastic too. First trophy in their history, like 120 odd years. First FA Cup as well. So yeah, what a moment for the Liverpool players as well. And fair play. A mosaic of champions in the main stand as well. In the Kenny Dalglish stand. Be interesting to see if the camera does pan around. Obviously, the Kenny Dalglish stand has got the whole ground's got a mosaic, but it'll be interesting to see if we do get a drone shot of obviously the every single corner of the ground. Anyway, yeah, a double guard of honour, special there, chat. Yeah, Mark, big up there, bud. Yeah, it's just a lazy argument, really, Mark, innit, from rival fans. As a final You'll Never Walk Alone of the season belts out. The golden sky. Don't worry, chat, I'm not going to be singing all last year. Come on, Eds. But yeah, congratulations to Arsenal ladies as well. Second Champions League for them in their history, which is fantastic for them. Sadly, Arsenal's, the fellas couldn't get it over the line this season anyway, but yeah, they've done Arsenal very proud, the ladies team, the Gunners, especially to beat that Barcelona side. Very good. The best team in the land as well. Is there thriller? I'm not surprised, mate. It's going to be some absolute weekend. If you, yeah, it's going to be some weekend. Merseyside will be dry. Like if anyone's celebrating with alcohol or whatnot, yeah, yeah, there won't be any bevy left come Tuesday morning. There we go. The final We'll Ever Walk Alone of the season. It won't be too long until the season gets underway as well. You'll never walk. Stevie G taking it in there, as every Liverpool fan is. It's a special moment as the lads are in a huddle. But what a season to be proud of this team as well, Reds. Yeah, there will become what the final whistle, bud. So yeah, I think that's quite chat. Has that happened ever before? I don't think that's ever happened, you know. I know when I mentioned to a load of my mates as well, I was like, oh, we should give them a guard of honour because they're champions. It's very unique. It's very rare that you'd have a League Cup. Because the FA Cup historically has always always been the last game of the season. Might be wrong there, Chas, do apologise. But obviously with the incorporation of the Club World Cup anyway. Well done there, Reds. So yeah, if you've got a ticket in the ground, you've won the absolute lottery Right, we are going to be... But tomorrow, we've got another 90 minutes before Liverpool... before Virgil van Dijk hoists a 20th league title above his head. Let's hope we've got a good game this afternoon. As the players take the knee. I see no room for racism. We are underway here as well, Reds. Come on. Chat, obviously, Kylian Mbappe, if anyone's bothered about the golden boot in European football. Kylian Mbappe did get 2 goals this weekend. Obviously, the Premier League and the Spanish La Liga are in the top bracket in regards to top 5 European leagues. So, even though Gyökeres has got, 39 goals, the points total, how they are calculated, count as half, which is mad. But it's understandable. But Reds, enjoy it. Be 1 second here, chat. So change the colour. How's that? There we go. For Palace, we're going to be playing in the black kit, really. Obviously playing in the bright yellow one. But let's hope Mo and the lads can get a couple of goals this afternoon as well, Reds. Pick up their goals. Yeah, there we go. Storm, how are we, buds? Oh, Eze with a little Maradona turn there. Done really well. But I think this afternoon, I think Salah might be playing centre forward, you know. Obviously, he's picked up the position down the right-hand side, but Palace will be coming here to play football. That's one... They had a very good football team, chat, aren't they? I think they're just missing... If they can get for next season in the Europa League, I think they'll fully invest. I think the loss of Elise was massive, really, but yeah, there's a lot of quality on show for Palace this afternoon. But for them, I think they need a good 5-6 main starting 11 players. But I think with European competition, that a load of Europa League football for a lot of players will be a big, massive pull, really. But I think even Arne Slot said in his VT leading up to this game this week, he spoke about obviously in I think it was the press conference. I think it was the press conference. He spoke about the competition throughout the Premier League. Obviously, he did shout out to a lot of the European competition, Europa League and the Conference League. Just said it will be a final of English teams considering the amount of quality. Ball to the far stick here. Can Salah keep that in? So yeah, good ball to the far stick there by Cody Gakpo. Jurgen Klopp in the stands anyway. Obviously, Jurgen Klopp helped shaping this great side for Arne Slot. But that's why we know it will be Waits and will be a couple of very big high-profile players coming in. Not just this window, but the windows to follow as well. Just to strengthen Liverpool's hold, hopefully, in the Premier League. And, most importantly, go a bit further in the Champions League. Poor corner by Liverpool. There's a potential breakaway here for Palace. He's done well there, Virgil van Dijk. Yeah, so yeah. Well, Sunderland are back in the Premier League. Let's hope they don't bring a beach ball with them anyway. So yeah, congratulations to Sunderland, but please, can we ban beach balls in the Stadium of Light and at Anfield when we play them? Yeah, that'll be, as Storm saying there, 150th game for Joe Gomez. He should have had more. Absolutely robbed in his Liverpool career, really. Obviously, disappointing injuries for Liverpool as well, Reds. But, yeah, what a servant he's been for Liverpool. Will he stay again this season? I think he will stay. But just depends if Gomez wants a bit more regular first team football. But I think it's been 4 or 5 years since we've said that, and he's always wanted to stay. And I think his love for the football club is absolutely massive, really. And especially he can play right back, play left back, play centre half. He's a very good player to have in the squad, and he's a he's a leader as well, so. But yeah, let's hope he gets that storm anyway. Be a special moment for him. Not many players have got 150 games anyway, so be a big moment for him, and he deserves it. Disappointing ball there from Palace down the right. Surprised the players haven't popped a load of those balloons, chat. That'd be so annoying. And like trying to find Salah there. Made a deep run there. Curtis Jones played out wide. Trying to play a nice early ball in there to Salah. I think he would have just been slightly offside there, Mo. But Curtis Jones trying that lovely little reverse ball in that central channel. Obviously, you got Jota and Nunes and Elliott on the bench, so it will be interesting, Reds. Obviously, we're celebrating, of course, what has been a fantastic season as well, but will be interesting to see the players that very much might be leaving the football club come at the end of the season. Obviously, it was only Emi Martinez the week before last. You've seen his reaction waving at Villa Park anyway. So maybe with any potential outgoings for Liverpool players might give us a little bit of a sneak feeling, really, or an indication for that matter. But for today, and we celebrate every single Liverpool player that has played for the Reds this season, and the management and the staff as well. But as Arne said, let's just not be happy. Well, be happy, but he said in his press conference this week, he wants the team to be hungry and be more and wanting and wanting and wanting more. And absolutely just goes to show the quality of Arne Slot for me personally. The name is Arne Slot. The Arne Slot bounce. So yeah. Yeah, speaking of thriller, obviously Pepe Reina did retire. Did retire this week. Obviously a legendary keeper for Liverpool. Obviously winner of the FA Cup in his time at Liverpool. Winner of a couple of clean sheets as well. The Golden Glove in the Premier League. I think him and Petr Cech. I think everyone kind of remembers the back end of Pepe Reina's era at Liverpool, but he was such a great goalkeeper for a good year or so. But when I say he was one of the world's greatest goalkeepers at his period in time for like 1, 2, 3 years anyway. Competing with Petr Cech for the Golden Gloves. It's a massive feat, really. Sunderland. I was made up to see Sunderland come back into the Premiership next season, Chas. Proper massive club. I think they've won the league 8-9 times as well. Oh, Mitchell. Did in here. 1-0. That's so poor by Liverpool. 1-0 to Crystal Palace. Fair play. Sar's got 20 yards of space outside the box. I think it's Connor Bradley will lose it down that right hand side here, or Virgil. Sloppy play by Liverpool in terms of that passage of play. So poor. So Alisson Becker there, Connor Bradley. It's a blind ball by Connor Bradley. Poor. And then Ibu's out of space, out of position here. So nothing really ball down that right-hand channel by Connor Bradley. Especially if you give a player of that ability. Sarr, who was formerly of Watford, as we remember, a very long time ago, was linked with a move to Liverpool. But, yeah, see goal scoring over the last couple of weeks as well. Ismail Sarr. Never done a miss in that position, really. Slotted that into the bottom right corner. But that hasn't stopped the Liverpool fans from partying in the terraces. But yeah, this game could be absolutely about 5-5, chat. We got a 3-2 last week against Brighton. Too much on that, right, really, from Ebu. Main thing is I want Salah to at least break another record this afternoon as well, Reds. Just keep on trying to play him in as much as we possibly can. If you haven't already done so, make sure you drop a like on the video as well, Reds. First time tuning into Anfield Index this afternoon. Long searching ball from Ali. Liverpool really struggling. Just can't really bring that ball up the top ends of the pitch, really. And this is why I do feel there's been moments this season where Liverpool have struggled in certain moments, really, just to bring that ball up with a bit more control at the top ends of the pitch. Obviously, Liverpool went for a very long spell. Obviously, only getting beat twice in the Premier League, but Liverpool in transition at the minute, just really, from a defensive structural point of view, a bit too loose with possession. Connor Bradley here now. But will be a couple of players in that Liverpool side that will be playing for their future. Of course, we anticipate Liverpool to do a lot of business in the summer window. That's a very good ball. Salah trying to play Dominic Szoboszlai in there. Made a very good run centrally. So yeah, as he has done on many of occasions this season for Palace, pulling the strings. Ball over the top from Andy Robbo. Big header by Virgil van Dijk. Diaz gone very wide left here. Gakpo's gone through the middle. Salah trying to play that little give and go there. Bradley failed with that little back heel. Can't do much with that, really, in all honesty, Reds. Has there been many goals? In the Premier League so far? Nothing as of yet, Reds. The only goal 30 minutes into this final game, match week of the season, match week 38. Liverpool the only team currently that have conceded a goal. You'll see Crystal Palace, who are tuning in late. It was a goal from Ismail Assar. And that's collected, thankfully, for Dean Henderson. Obviously, did save a penalty at Wembley. Controversially, could have been sent off. But unlucky there. Well done, Dom. You done well there. You just needed a bit more from Diaz. He was just winning that ball there. Little dummy there. Szoboszlai, come on, we need a bit more here, lads. Let's get a couple of goals and assists for Salah, man. Just needs a goal and assist again this afternoon just to break another record as well. It's going to be a Liverpool throw in. Well done, Ebu. Ball to the left. Salah's quite wide here. He's trying to link up that play a bit more on the edge of the box. Gravenberch. Oh, yeah. That's obviously Salah, winner of the player of the season. You knew that was going to happen anyway, but made up for Mo. Obviously, will be at the end of this game. He'll be top goal scorer, as we know, and top assister of the season. It's a history-breaking season for Mo anyway, for himself. It's been a phenomenal year for the Egyptian. And of course, Ryan Gravenberch getting voted Young Player of the Season, which is very rightfully deserved as well. Obviously, we all know how good Ryan Gravenberch has been this season, Reds, but the fact that obviously recognised as a number 8, but I think coming into this season, really, I think we all said, we might potentially need a 6. I think some of us, I think me personally, I do think we might need an extra 6 in there just to help complement, really, Gravenberch's a Bosley if he is to play a bit more deeper if Wirtz does come in. So you can never have enough good footballers. So the dream is Wharton, chat. If we can get him, fantastic. But it will cost a pretty penny, Adam Wharton. But yeah, very talented midfielder. Will complement this Liverpool midfield very well. But Gravenberch, yeah, as I said, he come into the season wanting to play in a position, but he hasn't moaned one bit. He's done a couple of interviews saying, it's not my favourite position, but he's worked hard. He's been one of the first names on the team sheet this season, and it's just helped facilitate Liverpool from the 6th position this year. It's just so good. Whether he's playing 8, whether he's playing 6, predominantly this season, but even if there is a time where Gravenberch is in certain games going a bit more higher up the pitch, I think he'll certainly do a phenomenal job. And we'll see the next evolution of Gravenberch in this Liverpool side. Virgil van Dijk to Robbo. Good play initially by Liverpool. Good couple of triangles between Gakpo and Diaz. Didn't put too much on that, really. Well done, Salah. He's won that back. Needs more from Diaz and Dominic Szoboszlai there. Well done, Grav. The Grav turn. Ball into the box. Salah trying to get on the end of that. Tottenham are winning 1-0 anyway. A goal from Dominic Solanke has put the European champions ahead. Yes. Bit weird saying that about Tottenham, but as we know, that's their 3rd UEFA Cup anyway. Ball into the penalty box. It was a good ball by Bradley. Liverpool got that loose ball. Liverpool transition to play down the left. To Gakpo's overlap and run. Gakpo's went centrally. Trying to find Gravenberch. Play to Conor Bradley. Into the penalty box. There'll be a corner for Liverpool. Every single time that ball gets in the vicinity of Mohamed Salah, you just want them to get on the end of it, or to be involved with absolutely every little last kick of the ball. It was a phenomenal 2 minutes ago. A lovely turn by Gravenberch. As we were, rightfully so, singing his praises. It's going to be a corner for Liverpool, attacking the Anfield Road end. So we an in-swing get from Robbo. Cleared by Ismail Assar. Not gone too far there. Liverpool, they can reset. Fair bit of space down this right, but Jones went with a sensible option just to keep hold of position on the possession, just to allow Liverpool to get back all into shape on the halfway line. Yeah, getting a bit more of the ball now, Thriller and chat. More ball possession, a lot more rotation. It's the first 5-10 minutes of this game, hence why obviously there was a sloppy ball out by Conor Bradley. While tuning in, Liverpool found themselves 1-0 down, courtesy of a poor ball down the right-hand flank by Bradley. And obviously Palace with a very clinical, direct ball straight through the heart of Liverpool's defence. Into the path of Ismail Assar to put the hosts, the travelling away team in Palace, the Eagles, 1-0 up anyway. Oh, Brian Mbeumo, sorry, what a season he's having. Palace, Bournemouth, sorry. No, Brentford, I've said about 3 teams here, chat, I do apologise. Brentford are 1-0 up away. this afternoon. So yeah, be very surprised. I think a lot of Premier League sides anyway. Brian and Buemo. Yeah, Brian and Buemo. He'll be on a name on absolutely everyone's lips. Really going into the summer. Top player. Sadi and now Ibu. As we know, today is the anniversary, of course, Liverpool winning our first European Cup back all the way back in 1977. What a special year that was for the Reds. It's poor by Diaz. He started the game, but not on it really. Oh, Manchester City are 1-0 up. Gundogan. Sadly. Yeah, it's if only we could have another Macca in our team. Yeah, it cost you about 150 million to get another Macca into our team, really. But yeah, as Arne Slot says, he deserves a proper rest. Because the amount of football that lad has played over the space of, 2-3 years, even with the Argentinian side as well. He's played so many minutes and he deserves a fully good rest. Gakpo inside the penalty box. Robbo, ball in. Swung back in, cleared by Mitchell at the far stick. He had Mohamed Salah lurking in behind him, really. Salah. Oh, trying to play. It was nearly a very good ball in. Tight to the right-hand byline. Salah trying to play that nice early ball in along the ground. Just a bit too much power on that for Conor Bradley. That would have been a very interesting position for a new, obviously, fresh off signing a new deal, Conor Bradley, which is very much thoroughly deserved. Obviously, Jeremy Frimpong has been heavily linked with Liverpool over the last couple of weeks. We expect that deal to get over the line, but tell you what, Reds, that's phenomenal squad depth down that right-hand side. Two very different right-backs, to say the least, anyway. Very different profiles, to say the least. Obviously, Frimpong, the flying Dutch fullback. But I think it will certainly complement Liverpool next season in terms of what we do from an attacking sense as well. Liverpool's on the right. Salah. Just need to start getting there. As Neil said there, yeah, he'll be the main man, mate. He will be. But, so yeah, it's something to learn. Conor Bradley. It's just creating overall squad quality across every position within the squad, really, Reds. I think you're looking at teams in the 70s and 80s that were extremely dominant, or across football in general, really. You've just got to have competition across the board. Ball to the far stick for Brighton here, and Conor Bradley putting that out for a corner. Was he the... Yeah, there's a flag up anyway, so it'd be a free kick to Liverpool. I think the referee is just saying, pop these balloons, rightly so. Ball down the right here now. Tell you what, Mitchell's done a very good job in the first opening 25 minutes of this game, chat. Marked Salah very tightly here. What a ball to find Bradley. Camadette. Done well here, Bradley, to pinch that ball off. a former Frankfurt midfielder. Gakpo down the left. Down to the byline. Is that going to be a corner? Yeah, will be a corner to Liverpool. Go on, Reds. Let's get a goal here, man. But very solid defensively, Crystal Palace. As we did see at Wembley a couple of days ago anyway. Quick corner for Liverpool. Szoboszlai, ball in. Clear by Hughes. Not gone too far. That ball needs to get straight back in. Szoboszlai off the left half flank. Ball to the far stick. Away by Mitchell. So he's got a very good spring on him for not the tallest of fullbacks anyway. Has handed over Manchester. Echoes around every corner of the ground. Diaz! Oh! Agonisingly wide at the right post. Wrapped his right foot round that. Just lacked a bit more curl on that. Certainly didn't lack the power. He's absolutely blasted that on. Just evading Dean Henderson. Yeah, needs a bit more whip on that. Yeah, I would have been flying into the top right corner from the Colombian. But certainly, he's been a fantastic signing. Luis Diaz for Liverpool. He's been one of the names of the list of many Liverpool players that might be potentially leaving Liverpool in the summer. But I'll tell you, I won't be surprised. I think a lot of us won't be surprised if he's still here at Liverpool next season. Obviously, he's 28 years old now, so just depends if a big money move comes in for the Colombian. As we know in world football in terms, money talks. If a 70-80 million pound bid comes in, I think Liverpool will have to certainly reconsider it. To be certainly a lot of rotation in this Liverpool side. Reds, if you are new around here, hit that, drop a like on the video as well. Doing massively helps out the stream. Mateta down the right hand side here now. Great positional play by Gravenberch. Standing in that little pocket of space on the edge of Liverpool's box. Leicester are beating Bournemouth, eh? Wow. Come on, ref. Not no yellow. Stop the promising counter-attack. Fair play to referees, just allowed Liverpool to quickly take that. Let's have a little look in terms of where that does lie. The top five, really, as it stands currently, in terms of Champions League spots. As it stands, would finish, if it is to stay as it is, Liverpool top of the league. Liverpool top of the league, as you know. Oh, Gakpo down the left. Ball to the far stick. Szoboszlai. Again, Mitchell, he's been fantastic in the early stages of this game. He's been absolutely fantastic early. Gakpo again down that left-hand side. Robbo. Ball whipped in. Cleared again. Bradley to find Salah. Shifted that ball into the box. Oh, over the bar. Luis Diaz, I think he might have taken a whack there. No, he's fine. He's okay. But yeah, it was a nice ball in from Liverpool down that right-hand side of Crystal Palace's defence. Ball in by Ryan Gravenberch. Diaz very brave on the end of that, putting his head in where it would certainly hurt. He was a Crystal Palace sandwich there, really. Obviously, full back and centre half. Thankfully, Diaz was okay. So, in terms of Liverpool, top of the league. Arsenal would be in second. Manchester City would be in third. Newcastle and Chelsea would be making up fourth and fifth spot as it stands at this moment in time anyway. But as we know, plenty of football still to go. That can very change very quickly as well, Reds. Hughes down the right, done well there to evade Andy Robbo. Very good run here by Hughes. Sarr, good tackle. Mitchell, he's up the other end here. Matete! 2-0. Flag up. Oh, wow. Flag's up here, but of course it will be getting checked, like they always do anyway. But what a finish by Matete. Let's have a look. Is he off? Yeah, he's off. He's a good yard or two there, but doesn't really need to be offside there, Matete. If he just bides his time, waits his time. Liverpool again getting caught on the ball from sloppy play on the edge of the box. Could be a foul, that ref. Yeah. Nice one. Gakpo on the left. Done well to cut back inside here. Again, just lacking certain moments this afternoon, Reds. Just lacking that final bit of quality. We know the league's been won, but I think we're all just desperate for Salah just to get on the end of it or create something. At the minute, Liverpool really struggling to get the main man in play. You've got to watch the Reds lift the trophy, bud. Obviously, many of the Reds from every single corner of the globe. The 2 a.m. Reds, the 3 a.m., 6 a.m. Reds as well. Wherever you are watching the mighty Liverpool. Pure dedication. That's why Liverpool is so absolutely massive, really. See, said there, Champione, ole ole. They're in here again, Palace. Kamada, edge of the box. Little back heel there. Eze. He'd be wanting to get a shot off here. He's still got it, Eze. He's played a good ball out to Munoz. What a ball. Oh, Matete. And he was up again, but Matete's absolutely canning the bar there. And Liverpool's, we know, they've been on the sun lounges the last couple of weeks anyway. Don't blame them. They deserve the rest, but come on, lads. Could have put a foot in. Yeah, Mateta again. That's lazy again from the Frenchman. Player of his ability should be looking across the line and be a lot more aware. Yes, Peter said there. And we need to show, yeah. It shows why we are champions, bud. Fair play, Palace have reached their most amount of points this season. 52 points. Most in the Premier League campaign. But I think that's only going to get better with, hopefully, from their point of view, a bit more quality coming in the summer, which is understandable. European football, their levels will go up. Ball into the box. Dominic Szoboszlai. Done well there to run across the front of Lacroix. Obviously the former Wolfsburg centre-half. One of the quickest centre-halves in European football, really, Reds. I think one thing that plagued his career in the Bundesliga was quite a fair couple of injuries, but just goes to show the type of calibre and the quality of players amongst the Premier League teams. Really, the fact that a team like Crystal Palace has strengthened massively as they have done over the last couple of seasons, but The fact that they can bring a player of Lacroix's quality into their team. A solid centre half. A Frenchman. Yeah, chat. Let's hope we can get a couple of goals this afternoon, Reds. Would be nice to celebrate a couple of goals. Get the atmosphere absolutely bouncing, really. Even though it already is anyway, coming into the ground, and everyone will be absolutely rightly so, still on cloud nine, and will be for the next foreseeable, going into beginning at the start of next season. But yeah, Crystal Palace probably using Liverpool as a marker, really, going into next season. As many of the teams going into next year will. It's always been a big fixture for Liverpool. The likes of Liverpool, United, Chelsea, the big clubs, even Arsenal, when they come up against the lesser teams, no respect to them anyway, but there's always that adage saying if obviously their expectation levels and their levels always raise, especially when you're playing like a team like Liverpool. But even when next season, playing against the champions, everyone wants to knock the crown off the champions anyway. So every time. Yes, but he said, just win, Reds. Liverpool transition to play. Oh, Salah, edge the box here. Salah. Diaz! Oh! What a save by Dean Henderson. How has he saved that? What a ridiculous ball by Mohamed Salah. Lovely ball. Little dinked ball over the top of the Crystal Palace defence. Yeah, he was onside there. He saved it with his absolute backside there, Dean Henderson, I think it is. Oh no, it's his right boot there. And Diaz reacts angrily because he'll know he wants to get Salah an assist. Here it is. Well, that was Liverpool's best opportunity of the game. 36 minutes in anyway. But it was a fantastic delivery yet again from the Egyptian King. It's obviously 3 goals off beaten. 3 assists beaten. Thierry Henry's record. If he gets 2, he'll go level with the Frenchman. More than that now, and I think you might get a couple of goals this afternoon, lad. Canate. That's solid down there. First time ball. Ooh. Done well there. Salah, ball in. Salah, cleared again by Lerma. Don't foul him, Dom. Transitionally. Oh, got away with that, Palace. Palace got away with that. Would have been a 2-on-1 for Liverpool. It was sloppy from them, but he just got the deflection. Tell you what, Mateta's in acres of space here. Well read by Ibu. Allison just asking a player to come short there, really. Conor Bradley down the right. Lovely ball to find Andy Robbo. Puts up quite a central pocket of space here. He's found Diaz. Robbo trying to play a deep searching ball in. Away, and that is a foul by Curtis Jones. Fair play. Picked up Dean Henderson anyway. Yeah. That would be good, bud. A hat-trick of hat-tricks. Well, no. A hat-trick goals, a hat-trick assist. Then he would absolutely demolish all the records then, but yeah. Yes. But Mo's, as he said, at the end of this time last season, he said on his Instagram, he said, we'll be back again this season. And he didn't disappoint. He said he'll give absolutely everything to Liverpool and to be in the position of winning the league. And he certainly has delivered as well. Let's hope now. Obviously, with Virgil signing a new deal and Salah, that's what their expectations would have been, like Liverpool and obviously the Richard Hughes and the technical lads and the data lads. Salah and Van Dijk were like, "Yep, lads, we'll sign if you bring in a couple more world-class players, and if we can do that in over the next foreseeable future, then I think we'll be in a lot more of a stronger position next season." Obviously need to move one or two players out anyway, as we know. But that'll be all well and good. Wheeling and dealing in the transfer market. Cleared by Liverpool on the edge of the box. Hughes. Mateta's surely going to be offside there, referee. So Alisson is going to be looking for a quick one here. He went against it, really. Well done, Ibu. No. Well done, Ibu, but just the luck isn't on our side this afternoon, Reds. Ball just cannoned off there. I think it was Dominic Szoboszlai's heel and went 5 yards in the air. Yeah. Good luck taking that off Salah, bud. Good luck. While tuning in late this afternoon, coming in from work or whatever, Liverpool have been 1-0 down, courtesy of Ismail Assar goal in the opening stages of this game. Oh, Bradley, man. What's Salah meant to do with that? But yeah. It's alright, Reds. Winning the league. The owners are in town. John Henry, Tom Werner, Billy Hogan, all the technical lads. Obviously, their backing in recent times as well has been fantastic for Liverpool. In terms of FSG lanes, of course, they've made the mistakes, but they've very much rectified them. They've helped strengthen Liverpool over the last 10 years as well since they've come in. And I think the football club in general and from the ownership as well is grown from strength to strength to strength. We are in such a well-run... We are one of the best footballing operations in world football, Reds. In terms of the data department, sports nutritionists, absolutely every department at Liverpool. And it's going to set us up for even more future success as well. Canate, ball down the right. It's a sloppy ball. Poor touch by Mitchell. I was going to say, there's a couple of empty seats there at Anfield, but obviously 3 minutes just before kickoff. Half time, sorry. Getting... nice early spot, because 100% the concourse will be absolutely bouncing, as it was against Brighton anyway. A lot of the travelling cop anyway. Special memories. A lot of Reds, the travelling cop that went. I've seen a couple of videos on social media as well. They were saying it was one of the best atmospheres he's ever been to on an away day, which is understandable as well. Always doing us proud. That's what it's all about. Even come what the end, we'll see this season, but celebrate as we all will going into the summer as well. Andy Robbo standing over this free kick. Ball in. Cleared. To Gravenberch. Recycle it to Salah. Come on, play him. Earlier. Just so compact at the minute, Crystal Palace. There's nowhere to go, really, for the likes of Salah or... Oh, it's a bit too much trajectory on that. Too much trying to whip the ball to the far stick by Curtis. Would have been extremely difficult for Grav to get on the end of that, really. Obviously, yeah, we are Storm. I think any European side would miss the quality of Maka, if we're all honesty, mate. He gets into absolutely every team's midfield in world football, Alexis. But as as Arnie Slott's already alluded to over the last month, Maka, the South American schedule for like the Brazilian players and especially Argentinian players as well, it's always chock-a-blocker. So Maka well and truly getting a well-earned rest. As we know Salah and Van Dijk and Ali, but for me, since he's come in, for every Liverpool fan for that matter, since Maka's come in, he's just revolutionised this Liverpool midfield. Been one of the main beating hearts of this team. Salah down the right. Cut in off his... Done well here, Salah. Still got it, Salah. Needs a bit of support here. Tom, lad. That is half time there, Reds. Fair play, Reds. Half time to the mighty Liverpool. That is drawn to a close. And yes, Liverpool are 1-0 behind. But it doesn't matter. We are winning the league. And we have won the league. And we will be getting presented in about 40, 50, 60 minutes time. Anyway, Liverpool will be hoisting a 20th Premier League title aloft at Anfield. So yeah, special moments. Yeah, Storm, Gags at the game. A couple of the AI lads as well are at the game as well, which will be fantastic for them. And yeah, everyone, enjoy it. Absolutely enjoy it. Because, as well, Reds, if you are tuning in for the first time, obviously first matchday live experience, welcome. Plenty of content to get stuck into. Obviously, tomorrow, we've got Media Matters. Obviously, got Gag's Tandon Show as well coming this week. Plenty of content to get coming, especially with the transfer market absolutely ramping up full come what the end of the season. Obviously, you got Jan and Trev hosting Moby on the spot as well. Plenty to get stuck into there, Reds. It's going to be a fantastic time to be a Liverpool supporter anyway. And the excitement, absolutely sheer excitement watching this Liverpool side. But we got the Gag Standing Show following the full-time whistle anyway. That will be following the full-time whistle. That will be the final one of the season. But obviously you'll have Chat G&G. You've got the Red Door, the show that's coming back. That will be hosted by Grizz Khan. Keep an eye on that, Reds. That's coming very soon as well on the channel for longer listeners of AI. Obviously it's coming back anyway, which will be fantastic. That's going to be a panel show based, so you'll be getting a lot of unique perspectives from the Liverpool scene across the board, which is going to be fantastic. So that'll be hosted by obviously Grizz. Obviously got Mulby on the spot hosted by the legendary Liverpool midfielder Jan Mulby, and of course Trev Downey as well. But yeah, it's for anyone that has been watching or tuning in this season, a massive thank you for every single one of us as well. I've just been looking at the as well, very close to reaching 12,000 subscribers, which is absolutely fantastic as well. A massive thank you to anyone that has been supporting Anfield Index over the last 14 odd years. Absolute legends. As we know, yes, we do YouTube content, but obviously a lot of content is on the audio side as well. So if you love your audios, like podcasts, and you like to listen to them if you're in work or out and about, head over to Anfield Index on Spotify, of course, and all your audio podcasting platforms as well, Apple, iTunes, and all that good stuff. But obviously, if you become, obviously those shows are split in half. Obviously, you do get half, obviously behind the paywall as well. But if you become an Anfield Index Pro member, You can certainly get all the podcasts in their full entirety, and you can listen to every single podcast. There's plenty to get stuck into. With over 600 plus free articles a month, with over 75 free podcasts per month. But I think, given the transfer window opening, I think there'll be plenty of content from absolutely everyone, really. And let's keep your notification bell on as well. As you can see there on the side of the screen, you can join Discord. As we said at the top of the show, 2,000 people already in the Discord. There's Liverpool fans from every single corner of the globe. So if you want to get involved with that, if you've got Discord, click the link in the description if you are watching on Facebook or YouTube as well. But if you are watching on X, head over to AnfieldIndex.com to find out more in that entirety as well. But yeah, there's plenty of great content to come as well, Red. So get stuck into it. But chat, we'll talk a little bit about our transfers, really. What are we saying? Obviously, we had make sure you do tune in to check out, obviously, the Daily Red this afternoon as well. Obviously, Guy done it this morning. Interesting developments in regards to Milos Kerkez. Won't spoil it, but check out the video. Little preview is on the YouTube channel anyway. Obviously, Guy spoke about the latest transfer news and rumours and everything, really. But yeah, if Liverpool can bring in Kerkez, bring in Waits, I think it'll only go on to strengthen, because Milos Kerkez, don't know how you feel, chat. For me, he's been the best left back in the division this season in the Premier League. Obviously, did play for AZ Alkmaar in his earlier career, the Hungarian fullback. So yeah, he's done well, and he's done well. A phenomenal left back, and it's only going to bring out the best in Andy Robbo as well. Whatever happens, if we do bring in Kerkez, one of the fullbacks will be leaving, but I anticipate possibly you'd anticipate Costa to maybe leave, but because there's no way Liverpool have 3 left backs within the squad vying for just one position. So if Kerkez comes in, hopefully that is the case. But I think the massives, he'll be wanting to come to Liverpool. Milos Kerkez, mainly due to the big factor. Of course, Liverpool's a football club, but mainly due to one of his best mates from an international point of view is Dominic Szoboszlai, and I think Dom will be trying to persuade him, because it happens. It's obviously clubs, as much as every single football club doesn't want their players speaking with rival teams or whatnot, but when you go away on international duty, certain players will be asking the Liverpool lads, what's it like to be playing for a club like Liverpool? And especially if you're very fortunate enough, if you're a good enough player, that Liverpool are scouting you and maybe wanting to bring you to the football club, it will be, for the players that do come in the next couple of weeks as well, it'll fill them with immense pride, and it only bodes well for Liverpool in terms of bringing in that quality. And the main thing as well, Reds, like all of us, I'm not content, you're not content, none of us, and even these players, and most importantly Arne Slot, he won't be content with just winning. as Arne said in the press conference, he didn't do the fingers, but he might as well, like, just as the rival fans are going, just the Premier League. It's absolutely amazing. When he said that, Arne, he laughed. But it's not just the Premier League, it's a phenomenal Premier League. If we can do about, and that's what I want. We all want, say Liverpool can win the next 4 out of 5 Premier League titles. That's what we deserve as a football club. They're the expectations that have been driven from this year. And as Arne said on many occasions in the interviews this week, certain other football clubs, anyone that doesn't finish first, all about the excuse making. And as Arne said, it's all part and parcel of being a manager. Most managers look for the excuses as well, but at the end of the day, come at the end of the season, you haven't won the league, you just haven't been good enough as well. It's the main thing. If you do get injuries, and that's what Liverpool go into next season, Liverpool get injuries next season, which will happen. It's about what Liverpool can bring in to the squad in terms of replacing that quality with, most importantly, similar quality to help strengthen Liverpool in every single competition across the board as well. As we said there, so if Mackett is missing for spells this season, because let's not forget, Liverpool have had injuries this season. We know rivals don't want to say it, but we have had injuries. But it's not our fault. Arsenal haven't invested in key areas within the squad, or the likes of Manchester City as well. Haven't replaced the likes of Alvarez and Riyad Mahrez since they've left. Yeah, I think everyone's expecting Manchester City to be back next season. I think there's bigger issues really at the football club in regards to getting the best out of Erling Haaland. I think a lot of Premier League centre-halves have sussed Haaland's game out. It's difficult trying to stop him, of course it is, but I think Premier League centre-halves, especially off the back of this season, you know, look at Foden, Foden's ability, he's miles off it anyway, but yeah, just City will spend, and Arne did allude to that in the press conference this week. He said, likes of City, likes of Arsenal will strengthen, so it's important Liverpool do strengthen in the transfer window, and we certainly will, for that matter. So it's who comes in, who comes out as well, so yeah. It's about keeping players on the toes as well. It's important. It's all well and good. We're grateful. We love these players, but let's go again next season, and then let's go again. Like, it's not a bad habit to get stuck with, really, in terms of winning games of football and winning trophies, most importantly. This football club was built on winning trophies by the legendary teams in the 70s, 60s as well. Let's see. So, not every player that comes into Liverpool hits the ground running. Some players do struggle, and if they do, then you have to get moved on anyway. But, yeah. It's main thing is just helping Salah, like Van Dijk and Alisson. It's well, pretty sure a couple of big additions. But let's have a little look in terms of the Premier League games as well, chat. Let's have a little gander in terms of the other games in the division as it stands as well. So in terms of the Premier League, we'll go through a couple of the scores so Arsenal are winning 1-0 in their game. So Bournemouth, the Leicester goal got disallowed. So Bournemouth 0, Leicester 0. Fulham are getting beat 1-0 to Manchester City. Gundogan did get their goal. And West Ham are winning away from home against Ipswich, which is absolutely weird football club, West Ham, aren't they? You think a lot of West Ham fans are going into the end of this season with is Potter staying, is he going or whatnot? But I think it's madness if West Ham do get rid of Potter, considering he's only been in here. He hasn't got his style of play. He hasn't got his players, most importantly, anyway. So, yeah, Ipswich, West Ham. Palace, they're 1-0 up. Aston Villa are getting beat 1. It's 0-0 for Palace against Manchester United. But the most surprising thing, Villa are down to 10 men. That's a huge red card. Who's been sent off there? Emi Martinez must have absolutely clattered a player. Yeah, on the stroke of half time as well. 45th minute. Aston Villa down to 10 men. That's going to be a big dint in their hopes of qualifying for a Champions League spot. Everton Newcastle 0-0. No surprise there anyway. Arsenal 1-0 up. Tottenham Spursy. Can't wait for next season when you can sing to Arsenal, Champions of Europe. You can never sing that. That should be fun in the North London derby. Brentford are winning 1-0 away from home against Wolves. Who scored for Brentford? Mwebu. There you go, chat. If you got him in your fantasy football, I tell you, there's going to be a couple of, if you play fantasy football, chat, let's hope you are not bottom of your division, and I'm pretty sure there'll be some stuff you're going to have to do at the end of the season, like wearing a rival club shirt or whatnot. But I tell you, I'm doing absolutely terrible in my one, if I'm being honest. I might actually finish rock bottom, and I might have to do. There's going to be a lot of forfeits for everyone out there anyway. But yeah, silly me decides to triple captain Erling Haaland on when they were playing Southampton, and you'd think Erling Haaland against Southampton's team at the beginning of the season, you'd be like, oh, sound. But my man only got one goal against that Southampton side. Yeah. I remember that Haaland for next season. Let's hope we go back to back anyway, lads. So, chat. Yeah. Big up there, Gabriel. Needs a contribution. He does, but he'll get it. He'll get one today. Certainly. He'll get one, mate. There's plenty of football still to go anyway. But yeah, there we go. LFC. I tell you what, all the Manchester United fans and the City fans will be switching off their TVs this afternoon, won't they? There's absolutely Liverpool content galore on Sky Sports tonight. So yeah, they'll be booking. Certainly Gary Neville might have booked a holiday to abroad anyway. Doesn't want to be in the vicinity of North West with Liverpool or any Manchester United legend or fan. Anyway, winning our 20th league title. Anyway, but yeah. We'll enjoy it. We will be there. We will be there, chat. But yeah. But big up there, Gabriel, as well, Reds. But yeah, big up there, Graham. How are we, fella? How are we, bud? Turn on the style for the 45th minute. 45 minutes. Just stick Salah up top, Reds. Just stick him up top. Put him central and just put up. Yeah, take a defender off and put another midfielder in, chat. I know we'll probably get absolutely battered on the counter attack and transition, but it doesn't matter. As long as Salah gets a goal or assist or some contributions for that matter as well. So as it stands in terms of the top 4 race at this moment in time as well, Reds, it will be Liverpool top of the league. Of course. Yeah, of course. Arsenal, Man City, Newcastle and Chelsea and Villa would get a Europa League spot, and Forest would be getting a Europa League conference. So at this moment in time, Forest have absolutely bottled it this afternoon anyway. But a goal for Nottingham Forest would put them into the top 5. Chat, they would leapfrog Chelsea. They'd knock them out of top spot anyway. I'll tell you, that goal, that red card is massive, like for the other teams in and around Aston Villa. The fact that they've gone down to 10 men, and it looks like Trent to be coming on anyway. Come on, yeah, Trent to be coming on. Fair play to him. As I said tonight, I know everyone will be disappointed Trent's going, but let's get behind the lad anyway. He's been one of the players that has been a massive part of this football club, and we're all disappointed. Let's get behind him now for one last time. Because we're all sad. Some of us angry as well, but for 45 minutes and for the foreseeable, get behind him and thank him like we all will. We're all disappointed he's going, but Trent's come on here, Reds. And we are back underway here. So Trent's coming on. I'm happy because I've got Trent on my fans football. But yeah, Trent's going to save me from coming bottom. But yeah, there we go, chat. So a little change there as well, Reds. Yeah, that's good to see, Tad. As I said, mate, obviously, make sure you tune into the Gag Standing Show. Tad to be joining this afternoon. That made up, mate. We'll speak about that later, bud, innit? I think just get behind him anyway. We're all disappointed, but it was made up for that, Tad, and spot on, bud. Yeah, it's always good to see anyway, because I think everyone made their peace really with Trent's. When you come on, we're all disappointed, but we crack on. But it's his last half of being a Liverpool career in his Liverpool career. My man's played 20 years for this football club to put everything on the absolute line. Trent standing over this. Ball into the box. Too deep of a cross there. the most creative fullback in the Premier League ever, statistically. So there we go. Yeah, sad chat. Thoughts? Second half. The only change if I was tuning back in anyway, being out and about. See, Liverpool did find themselves 1-0 down, courtesy of a Ismail Assar goal in the early stages of this game. But only change currently for the Reds was obviously Trent coming on. Can Salah and Trent combine for maybe one last time? That right-hand flank is being extremely special for Liverpool down the years. I think Salah, most importantly, he'll be disappointed like all of us are that Trent's leaving, but I'm happy that he was getting cheered. And I'm pretty sure he'll, rightfully so, he'll get clapped come at the end of the title celebrations as well. Ali, long searching ball there. Come on, win that flick on there, Cody. Get your foot on it. Oh, couldn't quite see that. Ball's dropped to Curtis. Got an overlap and runs down this left-hand side. Quite a fair bit of space here for Liverpool. We can transition it a bit better. Gakpo. Just need to start moving that ball a bit more quicker, really. Quicker. A bit more zip. Salah. Salah's done well here, Salah. Szoboszlai trying to hang it up at the far stick. It's cleared. Mateta. Gravenberch. It's a great interception by Gravenberch. Well done, lads and Doms. It's a foul on Dom Szoboszlai. Took a big whack there, really. Oh, yeah, no, Graham. That's the thing. Everyone's entitled to think what they think, mate. As well, innit, bud? Salah! Is that handball? Salah's appealing for handball. He's appealing for handball. I don't think that was an handball, but Salah's ran straight over to the referee. I tell you what. He just move. He does move his arm there. I tell you what, I'll be very surprised that gets given anyway. Yeah, no penalty. Yeah, I understand, Graham. I think natural. That's what Virgil van Dijk is remonstrating with the referee. But yeah. So Mo couldn't quite get a goal there really on that, off that penalty appeal. Ball in by Trent. Whipped into the box. Cleared by Palace. Long searching ball into the Liverpool half. Gravenberch. Ali. 25 yards out from goal here. Ali, don't lose it here, lad. But yeah, today's all about the celebrations. What all these players have achieved. Done well here, Mitchell. Tell you what, he's having a very good game. The Palace left back today. At this moment in time, he hasn't put a foot wrong. Hughes. Ali's. Go on. 6 minutes into the second half here, Reds, and there's not been much real change for Liverpool. Mateta straight down the throat of Alisson Becker. Thankfully for Ali, that ball wasn't moving all around the gaff. It's quite comfortable, really, for the Brazilian. Yeah, straight at him. Straight at him. Oh, Brighton. 1-0. Who scored for them? Hinselwood. The big ones, the Aston Villa game and obviously the Forest Chelsea game. Whoever gets the win in that game between Chelsea and Forest will be playing Champions League football. If a couple of the other results go favourably. So yeah, game's a bit flat here, chat, but not surprised. Lads are being all Aussie. Well, it certainly won't be flat in about 40 minutes time when the full-time whistle goes. It's absolutely celebrations galore across every corner of the globe. Sounds like to reboot. Salah's got a bit of space down the right. I think Dom's absolutely fuming with some of the balloons. Yes. I'll say not a yes. It's a big goal. On that game and that we just mentioned. Aston Villa have gone 1-0 down. Reds. Them and Forest have absolutely collapsed this season, haven't they, really? And Chelsea have just gone 1-0 up at the Forest ground. So, a huge last 2 minutes. Levi Caldwell. So as it stands, Aston Villa and Forest will be missing a Champions League spot. Villa down to 10 men. Oh no, Villa still no. Ball in here for Liverpool. It's a great ball by Trent. There's no one at the end of that, really. That's why Liverpool really need to be looking at a striker, in my honest opinion, in the summer. Someone that's that canny ability of just being in the 6-yard box. Big up there, Jav. Champions. Championes, the one and only Liverpool. Big up there, Jav. Get in there. Oh yeah. Pre-celebration party, lads. That's all it is. But yeah. Oh, Southampton have scored. Yeah, just Liverpool just sitting back, not really using too much energy, really. I'd bring on Núñez, if I'm being honest. I think Diaz is running. He stopped running at this minute. That's on ball there, surely, referee. No? Trent. What a ball to find Cody Gakpo. Gakpo on the edge of the box. Oh, it's no movement ahead of him, really. Andy Robbo down the left. Liverpool recycle a bit of the possession down the right-hand flank. Ball in. Oh, Salah nearly getting on the end of that. Chat, is Mitchell free contract this summer? I think he was. I think he was really Chapel. If he is, I think a lot of clubs might be in for him. So it's another corner for Liverpool. Ball in. Cleared to the edge of the box. Trent. Wide there. Unlucky. Trent there. But yeah, still 35 minutes to go, yeah. Done well there, Ebo's turn, pirouette away from that. Diaz. Oh, ball's behind Salah. Come on, lad. Done well there, Mo. Find Trent. Salah. Oh, straight into his hands. Henderson. Endo. As we approach the hour mark here, Eds. Come on, let's get a goal here, Eds. Wakey, wakey. Yeah, we are new to Anfield Index as well. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, Reds. Plenty of content to come, especially over the next week or so, of course, with the transfer window fastly approaching. Shows going to be ramping up across the board. So, first time tuning in this afternoon, hit that subscribe button. That's Kamada losing possession there. Yeah, there's Jones. Looks like, yeah, as we said there, chat. Jota and Nunes coming on. I think it will be a swap for Gakpo and Diaz. Yeah, I think Diaz has just ran out of energy, really. So it might be there. Maybe a couple of these players. Last swan song for Liverpool. Be a lot of rotation for the Reds. Trent, ball over the top. What a ball that is by Trent. Gravenberch, is that a penalty? Referee, get in! It's a penalty! Oh, he's booked it. What? He's booked Gravenberch. What? What? Oh yeah, it's bad. Unlucky Gravenberch. Unlucky Gravenberch, lads. Oh, no. I don't think Gravenberch's coming off. It's going to be Jota and Gakpo. Well, Jota and Diaz coming off. Oh, Szoboszlai's coming off. Played on. Nunes with his... Some here do that when it's like that. Ebu's coming off. Wow, we're throwing on about 7 attackers. All for that Salah goal. Fair play. I did call for it at half time. Yeah. Gravenberch's going to centre half, Reds. He's right. There we go. Maybe 1 second here, chat. I'll have to rotate a couple of those positions. Mateta's come off, thankfully. What a season he's had. So, Gravenberch's off. Szoboszlai's off. Fair play, is it? So you've got Jota and Nunes Coming on. It's going to be a bath. So a quick look on that. There we go, chat. Oh, sorry, they're chatting to Gravenberg off. Not Gravenberg. Can I say? Because he's not on the pitch. Yeah, there we go. That's. Oh, Salah! Just wouldn't fall for him. Nothing's fallen for him here tonight, chat. Oh. Curtis Jones edged the box. Massive deflection. Jürgen's like all of us with his reaction in the stands. Oh, come on. You're not tuning in here, Reds. Out and about, coming in from work. Liverpool. One 0 down, courtesy of Ismail Sarr. Goal on the first half. Ball in collected by Alisson. As we know, Gravenberg. Such a phenomenal footballer. Can play the 6, play the... Oh, Nunes! What a ball by Trent that was. Absolutely wrapped his foot round it. And he plays Darwin Nunes in there. What a chance that was for Nunes. Just needed a little slight dink. Subtle dink. What a ball that was by Trent. Wow. Gaz, lads. How are we, buds? Afternoon, fella. We're putting a break here. Nothing's fallen for us this afternoon, Reds. So, big save by Ali. Straight back to Crystal Palace. Go on, break away here, quick, Reds. Go on, Ali. It's the crowd just urging Ali just to get that ball out a bit quicker. Yeah, not too bad, Peter, is it? Not too bad. Trent getting more into this game here now. Jones to Salah. Ball in. To Gakpo to far stick. Gakpo. It's going to be another corner for Liverpool. Come on, Reds. Tell you what, Palace have well and truly parked the bus this afternoon, haven't they? Thankfully, Liverpool have got the league wrapped up anyway over the last couple of weeks anyway, but there's always a difficult team to come up against Palace. Got so much quality in the team, and we're seeing that today. Trent, ball in. Finds Salah. Oh, it's a good ball by Trent. Just found Salah. Just inside the penalty box. And with those substitutions, really. Oh, don't send him off, ref. Don't send him off. It's going to be a red card. Oh. Referee, lads. Last game of the season. Stay in the pitch, Gravenberg. It is going to be a red card anyway, Reds, but harsh referee, but they're the rules of the game. He'll be missing the game in the season. Yeah, next season. Yeah, he'll be missing the first 3 games. That's so annoying. That's annoying, that. First 3 games next season. Gravenberg's going to be missing. That's annoying. So, let's change that now. There we go, Reds. Luis Diaz. Well done, Lucho. Be massively linked with a summer move, but we'll find out. Well done, Diaz. So, I'm absolutely fuming about that red card, chat. It's a red card, but 3 games he's going to be missing at the beginning of the season, Gravenberg. Just definitely need that DM in the summer. Yeah, it's one of them guys in it, mate. Chat, what are we saying on the potential outgoings as well? Let us know your thoughts. Who do you reckon might leave in the summer? But I think we'll find out come up to final whistle. We do see a couple of waves or whatnot. Or like the emotion as well from certain players. But Liverpool can win with 10 men. We've already seen that against Newcastle United. Especially when Darwin Núñez is on the pitch. Well done, Endo. Salah. Oh, nearly trying that Trevella. Past there. Good clearance by Richards. Oh, wow. The ever winning against the Toon. Newcastle would miss out on Champions League football. Villa would be in. Wow. The ever 1-0 up, chat. That's huge for Newcastle if they miss out in it. Yeah, Peter Diaz. Yeah, he's probably had his best career. Best season to date, really, this season, Diaz. Statistically speaking as well. Yeah, it's just about having a competitive squad, though, Peter, isn't it? He's there. Yeah, all good. Yeah, a couple of those names might be going, Gaz. We'll find out, Reds. But what we will do is celebrate these lads, every single one of them. What has been a fantastic season. Really enjoyable year watching the Reds. Trent with a corner there. After best of clearances. Ooh, so be a corner. Should be another corner for Liverpool. Yeah, possibly, guys. I think we will go mad as well, Roll Reds, in a couple of weeks, spending the money. Trent with another corner. Ball in, cleared at the far stick. I think Dominic Szoboszlai might be on a fair more of those corners next season. Maka can take quite a good one, especially if Kostas does leave as well. He was one of the usual corner takers. But duties are probably fall to, probably will be Szoboszlai and McAllister next season. Oh, what play by Gakpo. Jota trying to find Núñez. Is that going to be another corner? Yeah, there will be a corner. Really nice defence splitting pass there from Diogo Jota. Lovely little back heel and pirouette. Yeah. Ball in. Oh, it's a good flick on by Jota. No one was putting that in the second transition. Oh, losing that, Curtis. It's a 4-on-2 here for Crystal Palace. Oh, Salad. What's that? What is that? Goal kick for Liverpool, thankfully. We can tell from his disappointment there. It was a big opportunity for Palace to get that. Got the game boxed off. Wolves have scored 1-1. 1-1 Brentford. Wolves. Salah. Just need to start getting Salah a bit more central, chat. We said that at half time. Gakpo! Oh, off the post by Jota. Just not going in today. Not going in. Oh. Foul that referee, man. Get off him, Hughes. What a ball over the back line that was. Gakpo put it on a play for Jota and just couldn't quite get the... Oh, well done, Cody. Cody Gakpo inside the box. Oh. Straight into the hands of Dean Henderson. All day. Cody Gakpo turned on the afterburners there, chat. Absolutely skimmed him. In a bit, lad. "15 minutes until Liverpool. Oh, Arsenal just had a goal disallowed. Saka. Bournemouth are winning 1-0. Man City, sadly, 2-0 up. That's them in Champions League. But, tell you, if they didn't get European competition this season... Oh. Haaland, and a goal. Trent standing over this free kick. Oh, Salah, how's not got a touch on that? What a delivery by Trent. He's wondering how he's not got a hat-trick of assists since he's come on. What a ball. Salah just glances the Egyptian's head. He's millimetres away from putting that on target. Big up there, Tad. Was it his ball, Buzz? 1-0 up. 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 1-0 up Yeah. I didn't even clock that one. That's so annoying, no bud in it in chat. So annoying. The fact that if you're just tuning in, Gravenberch, you're wondering what that red card is there. It is Ryan Gravenberch for the straight red card on the halfway line. Wasn't a bad tackle. It was just the last man bringing down of a player for a Palace counter-attack. And he's going to be missing 3 games at the beginning of next season, which is absolutely so annoying. But one of them. Doesn't matter. Gravenberch will celebrate in a minute, in a couple of minutes' time anyway. And I'll be watching the very famous pictures that will be remembered in the history of Liverpool Football Club for many of a year, the next 200 years or more. First time in my generation, 35 years since Liverpool have last lifted a trophy at Anfield in front of fans. Of course, 5 years ago, Liverpool were denied, of course, doing that. Well, Hughes is coming off. Roman Essay. Roman Essay, another bright young player coming through the ranks of Crystal Palace. I think he played in the Championship. I think he did. But as we know, Crystal Palace. Oh, get up and catch here, lad. Wow. Cameras on Crystal Palace's owner. Oh. So we approach a very critical 10 minutes left in this season's match week 38 of the Premier League. As it stands, Newcastle and Nottingham Forest would both miss out on a Champions League spot. It's staggering, really. You look at the commanding position Forest were in this season. But suppose no one expected them to be in even a European spot anyway. And it wouldn't surprise me. I bet their owner goes and sacks Nuno, which would be absolutely madness. But nothing would surprise me, that club anyway. Nuno gets sacked for missing out Champions League football. Would it be an absolute... And, Manchester United have scored here, Reds. And that has big ramifications. Endo, get that ball away, lad. For Newcastle United. Because now Newcastle United are back in a Champions League spot. The Newcastle fans will be absolutely made up with that news. Ahmad. Yeah. Forest would need to win. Ten minutes left here, Reds. Yeah, it's not been the best of ends to the season, Jay, in all honesty, but as we've known for a very long time, but the players are in relaxation mode psychologically. It's extremely difficult in any elite level sport when you've achieved what you set out really in terms of the Premier League. in terms of the main competition. It's difficult to get yourself up, especially when you know you're over the line. Really, you're just waiting until match week 38 just so you can properly celebrate with the fans with a trophy and that. But I'm telling you what now, chat. I know everyone might be a bit disappointed with some of the, and it has been a hard watch this afternoon, Reds. But at the end of the day, in about half an hour's time, we're gonna quickly forget about it because we're gonna be having and we'll be watching all the great LFC content for the next week or next couple of months as well. Of Liverpool have made our dreams a reality again this season, and Palace, yeah, should have made that 2-0 anyway. It was a good ball by SA. But yeah, doesn't matter. The main thing is Reds. The fact that the lads have been away and they've recuperated and they're allowed to just recharge their batteries as well, it's going to be massive for next season, I'm telling you now, chat. The fact that we've had like 4 weeks off come at the end of the season. Yes, we've been beaten all that, but we've seen these performances as well. They have been very reserved, which is understandable. But that will only pay dividends, really, come what the beginning of next season. I'm telling you now, chat. It's going to be huge. Psychologically, mentally, physically as well for these Liverpool players. That will be here next season. Just to have that well-deserved little break as well. As long as everyone's going into next season fully fit. Don't overwork them as well. Well won there by Diogo. Joseph with a long searching ball here. Found Salah. Oh, Nunes. More from that, lad. Go on, Darwin. Salah! Get in! Get in, Mo! There we go. Mohamed Salah. Got his goal, finally. Get in there, Mo. Get in. Tell you what, some finish that. Get in. Record breaking. Well done, Diogo, just to get that ball cleared. Nunes with a good ball to the far stick. But it's the awareness of Gakpo just to set up Mohamed Salah. Takes a deflection, but the all-count chat because that was going on target. Get in there, Eds. Mohamed Salah. Another goal. He's level. He's level with Alan Shearer and Andy Cole. Come on, can he get one more chat, a goal or an assist to beat the most goal contributions in a season? He certainly got 5 minutes. Probably will be a couple of minutes as well, but come on, Mo. Reach for the golden boot. Salah. He's miles ahead there. Cody Gakpo, get your head up, son. Cody. Oh, get your head up quicker there, lads. Well, come on, Liverpool. And no, Andy Robbo got taken off. Oh, Elliott's come on now as well. Have we even got any centre-halves or defenders on? Don't think so. We're absolutely done on the transition defensively. Salah. Boo, shot on target. So Robbo's off. Elliott's on. If you are tuning in, you're not seeing things. We have got about 8 attackers on the pitch at the minute. Just to get Salah's goal or assist. Which is understandable. Yeah, we've literally got Gravenberch, Trent and Van Dijk defending. And Ali. Well done. Come on, Reds. Come on, Ali. Slow down the game, lads. So, probably anticipate about Probably will be about 4 or 5 minutes added on as well, Reds. Obviously with the red cards and the substitutions as well. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. European Cup again. There we go, chat. We are 3 minutes or 4 or 5 minutes away from Liverpool being officially now crowned champions. And what a moment to be a Red. Elliot, get your head up there, lad. Arsenal 2-1. Liverpool recycling possession here. Go again. Elliot trying to find Salah, that ball over the top. Curtis Jones, I think he's gone playing left back. Bournemouth 2-0. Brighton 3-1. Away from home. Come on, Reds, going forward. 5 minutes added on there, chat. 5 minutes. As the atmosphere is now building up, 5 more minutes away from Liverpool concluding what has been a historic season. But a massive thank you to everyone that has tuned in to Anfield Index this season, and especially the watch-alongs on Matchday Live. Absolute legends. We've one new round here. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. It's going to be a very big season next year as well. Only just a start. That's when we go again. We go again. I think Jay saying back on the page. Happy days there, Reds. Get in there, Jav. If I just tell all the players just to go in all our own half, like in the Palace, just trying to suffocate them, like in the centre. That's a ball straight through the middle here. Ali,
Ali, don't you get sent off as well? Could you imagine if Alisson and Gravenberch were sent off, missing the first 3 games next season? It's not what we need. Go on, quick for our win. Hey, ref, what? Oh, substitution for Palace. Champion, hand it over, hand it over, hand it over, Manchester. All forward there, too much really from Trent trying to find Jota. As the fireworks already getting set off. So don't worry, it's not the ones in the ground. Pyro's been saved. Ismail Assar. Eddie and Nketiah. Come on, Ali, get that ball forward. One last attack. Liverpool going forward here now. Salah, play Nunes. Play Nunes. Nunes was in there, Mo. And he's going berserk on the touchline anyway. What's he know? Brighton 4-1. Yeah, Villa, that has come at the end of the season. 2-0 down at Manchester United. As it stands at the minute. Newcastle United would be Chelsea and Newcastle will be getting into the top 5. And we are a minute away from Liverpool winning our 20th league title. What a season it has been watching this Liverpool side. Up and down the lands as well. It's been a history-making season for Arne Slot and this Liverpool side. What a great campaign for every single player for Liverpool. From the likes of Salah, Gravenberch, McAllister. Every single Liverpool player that has contributed to this great achievement by the Reds. Yeah, but not the trophy left, mate. Obviously, just the reactions. Obviously, you'll see that those images will be getting plastered all around World Football in a couple of minutes. Well, probably have to check how long it's going to be taking chat anyway. And that's it. Liverpool, champions of England for the 20th time. Get in! What a season it has been for this Liverpool side. Absolutely phenomenal stuff from the Egyptian King and every single Liverpool player that has contributed. Well, let the party commence now, Reds. It'll be interesting to see how long the celebration's going to be. But yeah, Reds, massive thank you for everyone that has tuned in this season. It's obviously Matchday Live experience. And for anyone that is tuned in for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. But yeah, massive thank you to everyone that has tuned in this season. Stay champions, champions. You can sing that again as well, chat. Yeah, well, doesn't matter, mate. The lads are going to be getting their Premier League winners' medals very, very soon as well. Is handed over Manchester. Let's see how long's left in that game. 8 minutes added on in the Forest game. Wow. But yeah, Massive thank you for everyone that's tuned in, Neds. And he said, the king, the Egyptian king. It's going to be an emotional moment for Trent. And for all the parades. Fair play, Trent. But yeah, that's massive thank you to everyone that's tuned in. We will be live at 6:30. But chat, what are you saying? Yeah, well done. Yeah, so Reds, shut me door. Yeah, but Reds, get in. Obviously, the emotion from Trent here. Well, yeah, emotion going to eventually set in for Trent. End of his Liverpool career here. 20 years, and I'm happy. Of course, we're disappointed that he's leaving. Of course, a player of that quality leaving the football club. But lads and ladies, we are champions of England. Get in. Champions of Europe. Well, we'll be champions of Europe next season. Champions of Europe. But Reds, as Big Virgil, will be lifting aloft that league title very soon. But Reds, what a moment. But Reds, yeah, that will conclude. I'm still gonna wait until I see how long in terms of the trophy presentation is gonna be, because it's gonna be another hour or so. As Salah's name gets chanted. But what a moment for these players and for the management as well. They're going to be presenting the Premier League trophy. But Reds, massive thank you for everyone that tuned in. Look after yourself. And as always, Reds, massive thank you for everyone tuning in.
Champions, 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 Liverpool. Champions, champions. Let's go and get some ale.
So the lads have got home early. So there we go, Reds. Celebrations for Liverpool up and down the land, wherever you are watching, with your family, your friends or whatnot. Have a lovely rest of your evening. I'm going to celebrate with the lads anyway downstairs. And it's been an absolute pleasure. Massive thank you for everyone on Anfield Index for this season. I've enjoyed it, really. So, Reds, hopefully see you next season. Look after yourselves. Enjoy the trophy lift as well, Reds. But a massive thank you for everyone on Anfield Index for this season. Fully enjoyed it. And as I said, if you are new to Anfield Index, make sure you do hit that subscribe button down below. But yeah, everyone, look after yourself. Enjoy the parade tomorrow if you are going, or wherever you are celebrating. Liverpool will be back again very soon on Matchday Live for next season. But Reds, what a fantastic season it has been. I will be back in half an hour's time. Depending on obviously the title parade, that might be at 7 p.m. Start for the Gags Tandon show. I'll be joined by Lewis and Tad for that episode as well, Reds. But yeah, we'll be tuning in for that. So make sure you tune in to the Gags Tandon show. But of course, look after yourselves. A massive thank you for everyone that's tuned in over the last season on Matchday Live. But anyone that does continue to support Anfield Index, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. If you want to become a pro member, you can certainly do so. That's £3.33 a month. It unlocks all the podcasts as well. Listen to all the podcasts in their whole entirety. But Reds, that concludes a fantastic season of Matchday Live here. The experience. It's been a fantastic experience for me, and hopefully you've enjoyed the shows this season. I have. And let's hope next season we go a bit further than Champions League. But let's hope, come on, this time next year, Liverpool. And in the same position again, where we will be hopefully next year hoisting a 20 first league title aloft. And it's that man again, the big Virgil. But Reds, look after yourselves. It's been an absolute pleasure, privilege as well to host and commentate on the Mighty Reds. It's what I enjoy most as well. But yeah, congrats, as Gunnar said there, congrats to the Gags and the team and everyone involved at Anfield Index as well. It's all one big contribution as well. Obviously, Anfield Index being over 14 odd years. I've had my own channel as well, but it's been great to, obviously being over 7-8 years myself as well, but to be able to just commentate and do what I love most, it's been an absolute privilege. And yeah, Gunnar, as said there, congrats to the team and everyone at Anfield Index. But Reds, look after yourself. You'll never walk alone. And I'll see you, hopefully, next season. Anyway, but Reds, look after yourself. And you'll never walk alone. Champions, 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 champions.